Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, where we are joining once more our Count Werner von Worms, as he helplessly struggles to see as his liege is joining this thankless rebellion. I noticed that this is the brother of our current king, Otto, who we adore. Unfortunately, well, he is a capable person, but he's a bastard, a usurper. He has great pox. Envious person, greedy person, not a very likable character, let's say. So we're very skeptical on regards to whether we want to be. Yeah, we're a bit skeptical of this whole thing, but unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about this anyway. And it seems like we're gonna be on the losing side. Well, we are going to be on the winning side technically, but our king is on the losing side. Oh, we have a daughter. That is great. Oh, we have another son. Ehrenfried. Twins. Okay. Amazing. I'm thinking we're not going to fabricate our leash. We're going to fabricate on Bamberg. Reason being, just one sec. Reason being, this is the current marshal, and he is not a suitable marshal. He is only 11. He's envious, deceitful. Well, he's brave. Okay, sure. He's a poet. He's a weakling. Compared to us, we would be much better marshal, I think, with also only 11. But nonetheless, I think once we get out of the depression, I think we will have a higher martial ability, and we would be a better marshal. So we would like to get to that point. So regarding Conrad, he needs another focus, and I think what is he lacking is probably marshal for sure. I think he's a very good steward. He's smart, so he takes after me rather than the mother. So yeah, I think continuing with martial education for him would be good. He needs to be a strong person. And now that we're at it, I think it's at the right age where we can think about an engagement. And I think I would definitely like to see him married, of course, to a proper Christian woman, not a foreigner of some sort. That is ridiculous. And we sort by rank, and does that work? I'm not sure. So that is definitely out of the question. So we have here an Italian. Definitely would be nice if it was more of a German. I don't think it's very realistic to marry abroad when you're essentially from Germany here as a lowly count. This would be a good fit. Princess of Arles. King of Arles. Duchy of Transylvania. No idea what that is. Okay. Well, this princess, I would also say that would be a good fit. I think that makes sense. Our heir to your princess. I think that is a great choice for both of our houses. So let's talk about this, and then let's continue. And we are going to also prepare, of course, to have a potential war coming up. He has put forward a plan for experimentation. I'm not a big fan of spending 30, so unfortunately we'll have to decline here. We're gonna have to lose a little bit of opinion, which I don't want to, because we definitely want to have his money and his retinue assisting us. But when it comes to the war in Weinberg, oh, he's imprisoned. 608, 490. Okay, calm. Let's be calm. We are at a pretty okay position to maybe take this fight once at least this war has all been over. Who's he imprisoned by? Imprisoned by King Otto. Interesting. That is the opportunity that we're looking for, I think. So let's take it. Declare in the war. Yeah, that is the opportunity that we're looking for. Okay, yeah. That's how quickly it goes sometimes. So we're going to consolidate here. We are going to lead the army. I think we're a capable leader. And we do have a commander here in Andreas who can do the right flank. And then we're going to go ahead and engage while their leader is imprisoned by the king. The Battle of Weinsberg. In the middle of the battle, I catch sight of a boy wearing the same colors as I am. I just have time to notice the fierce expression on his face when he's struck down. I feel a pang of guilt, realizing how much he reminded me of my son Conrad. We must remember to tend to our wounded. patient. There's no time for breaks, for worms. Charge. No, I think like this does seem like something that would trigger him. He worries about Conrad and he wants to be a good person. He doesn't want to become wrathful. I think he wants to fight the just thing and being patient. Perhaps he finds now that he should have been patient in this fight and that he should have waited and not declared the war now. So perhaps that is a sign from a higher power. So let's just run here and let's see that perhaps we can finish this in good spirits. So how much is our retinue back home? 450, so they cannot siege us down. That is excellent. Recognizing virtues and talents that others possess is truly a virtue. I am truly blessed by having a marshal that is more formidable warrior than I could ever dream of being. Is that so? 11. I am 11. Honor him for his skill. I think that might make sense. And thank the blessed the blessed Virgin. No, I think he deserves some recognition. I think I am capable of recognizing when I need to dish out a few rewards. I think that's what a leadership is also all about. To motivate your subordinates to perform best. So my bishop, he does good. Okay, 12 gold captures, that's also a nice benefit here. And now we're like lacking the man to siege, unfortunately. And they're coming for us again. So let's see. Could raise a few more people. Do they want to engage us? I think they do, yeah. Because they recognize also that it's good for them to get us down. The Battle of Weinsberg, the second one. One day you'll have to specialize. I hear the voice of my old quartermaster in my head. And as I look out over the battlefield and the plains of Weinsberg, the sights fill me with resolve. I need to find a focus for future battles, but what will it be? Master of flat terrain, light foot cavalry, heavy infantry. So what are we actually running here? Mainly light and heavy infantry. So we're definitely infantry heavy here. I think heavy infantry is definitely interesting. A bit more slow, but for this at the same time definitely also good. Flat terrain, I mean we're in southern Germany, like that doesn't make much sense. I mean yeah, here it's kind of flattish, but not overall. Light foot leader. Light infantry, cavalry no. Heavy infantry, I think I'm going to go with heavy infantry here. Just makes sense to me somehow. Troublesome peasants, that's also unfortunate. And you have been captured and you want to be my commander? No. I know you're on the winning side, but I'm not gonna self-sacrifice myself and get myself captured or something stupid like that. No, thank you. Okay, now we are back in the siege and Andreas switched the flanks, he went to the left side. That's all good. Outbreak of disease in the camps in Rothenburg. Okay, we're losing men, that's unfortunate. So we have to see that we can continue the siege here. I know you've been feeling down recently. My court physician Wenzel said to me, try drinking this and it could help. Though there are some risks involved. The grey concoction smells vaguely of ash, but not the most appealing prospect. You would be disappointed if I didn't oblige. And I do think he's a very smart man. He's a very educated man, diligent. A bit too wrathful perhaps for my taste, but I think I would trust him, so I will drink it. And now I gain chest pains. Ugh. It's very likely you have rabies. Thanks. But I get some help from him. That is good. And alas, I have fever. So let's slow down here a bit. I think a lot of stuff is happening here at the same time. So we're definitely feeling pretty bad on this campaign. We're depressed, feverish. I'm thinking we're gonna go home, to be honest. It's close by. Andreas, you can take the siege here. I'm gonna unfortunately bow out of this. And now the enemy comes running just as I departed to prevent us from taking this siege. But that fight should also be enough to be able to win this. Indeed it is. So the question is, do we want to try to siege everything down to get a bit more money? Think not. I think we're not capable of that. So offering peace, enforcing the demands. Unfortunately, you will have to abdicate, and we will take this domain for ourselves to manage. And we will stand down with our retinue, now have a much increased thing. So let's take hold of this. So we have here the capital of Weinsberg. We have a decent amount of levy here. It's not particularly greatly built up, but we can help with that for sure. That makes sense for me at least. We have here the city of Rothenburg, and we have here the city of Offenheim. Means two new vessels, which we can take a look at. I will just simply refresh my court and just see who makes sense to appoint. So my chancellor doesn't make sense to change. Our Baron of Louispold is the highest ranking here, and he certainly is a capable man. We have high respect for our marshal here. Definitely also not going to change him. The steward with 10. I think there are better candidates from the power perspective here. Powerful vassal. Mainly he's very bad. He's very angry because he's envious and he's wants to be on the council. And we have here somebody who wants to be on the council and is envious as well. So I like him that he's a hunter. He's chaste, envious a bit, yeah, wrathful, paranoid, that I don't like as well. He's a good Christian though. This guy, craven, temperate, envious, wrathful, honest. Okay. So I could imagine like taking the mayor up here. He's not a great character in that regard, a little bit worse than our current one, but I like that he's a hunter. I think I want him to be around me and to spend some time with me. I think that makes sense. The spy master is still perfectly fine, and we have also no better important position. So we're gonna title lose on succession, that's true. That is fine. Seeking treatment for illness, so let's take a look at that. Fever, chest pains, and depressed. I think we're gonna have to seek treatment here because we are in a real bind here otherwise. So seeking treatment for that. And then the question is, do we spend a bit of money to build up more here? So building up our main territory makes sense. We could also build up here now in our new territory of Weinsberg, which not sure how the mechanics again work here in CK2. Do you get the revenue immediately, or is it because it's recently conquered you don't get it? I think because we are same religion, same culture, I think we have access to it immediately. If that's the case, then I think it makes more sense to build up here because there's still good opportunity here. Just get, for example, here probably the militia training ground, yeah. Just 100 more men, that makes total sense for me. We're gonna run slowly further. The Bishop Wenzel has his extensive medical experience, leads him to a certain conclusion that our symptoms point to pneumonia. This gets worse and worse. So now we're pneumonic. Martial, intrigue, diplomacy, all reduced. Health -4, we're close to death on this. That is really, really bad. So, Konrad, your brother, you might soon inherit. So, Konrad, he's ready for it. Ehrenfried, certainly not. He's just a kid. He's absolutely not ready to inherit anything. Right. For the young daughter, I think for her, we want her to be a good administrator in the future for her husband. So let's become dutiful. Yeah, succession law here is that we are Gavelkind, we're going to divide. I think there's also no way to change it right now. There's just no other one that makes sense. No vassal has a negative opinion of me. If we could have that, then we could build it to seniority. Interesting. We'd had that would be nice. We would unify it. But no vassal has a negative opinion. Right now, the mayor of Rottenburg and Orgenau, there's no chance of them having ever a good opinion about me because they want to be on the council. There are simply not enough seats on the council for that. So that will be tough. We could perform statescraft to improve relations with the vassals. I suppose it's better than nothing, so let's get him to do that. Don't think, yeah, you just do it with everybody, I guess. Okay. Organizing the army, no, that's all still sensible. Religious stuff, there's no religious person here, there's only here in Worms. So we're only improving with you. Okay, yeah, I think our affairs are more or less in order, as good as they can be. We will have a succession crisis in a bit. The court physician, Wenzel of Worms, has come to see you and offer treatment. He explains that several times, my life is in your hands. I think there's nothing else to do. Yeah, he comes with the strongest, provides you with a hug of human breast milk. Dear Lord. But his experimental treatment helps. So this better not awaken something in me. This human breast milk thing. But we are feeling significantly better, I suppose. Severe illness, yeah. I don't know if you can see the health anywhere. I forgot about this game, how it actually all shows this information. We're still trying to build a war chest, I forgot. I should not have spent so much money then. Let's try to save up also, if we survive this. How much money are we making right now? 2.15. Yeah, Weinsberg is not... Yeah, it's looted. That's why it's not producing a lot. So that is still the case, so it's slowly recovering. No hospital. Okay. Interesting. Alright, I'm not super aware of all of this stuff anymore, how it works in CK2. But yeah, we have a lot of fighting power in theory. The garrison is still filling up. Let's hope that we can recover here. This is pretty life-threatening, yeah. It does say that. So let's pray to God that he grants me a few more years on this earth and that I can see my children grow up in adults and that they are not so soon cast into responsibility. We invite nobles to court, doesn't make sense, I think. We could try to... so we have the Duchy of Hesse. Alright, Franconia. Created the Duchy of Hesse. Why? Why would you do that? That doesn't sound super smart. I mean, you get prestige from it, yes, but just splits between your sons in the end. Yeah, so we could try to get our affairs in order with regards to appointing a different spy master. That's the main thing. But he's an incapable person to be a spy master, and he also. There's really no good appointment. I mean, we could remove him. I think he might still be sort of happy with us. Probably minus 60, probably he will not be happy, but we could make him happy, so let's try it, I guess. Let's try to make this sort of happen with this seniority thing. So now we have two people unhappy, which is the mayor of Uffenheim and the mayor of Hagenau. And Wenzel indeed is still sort of happy with us. So we could try, can we give them like honorary titles? Opinion by 5, opinion by 5, opinion by 5. So there isn't really any reason why not. So it just gives them a little bit of a boost. So we will just give them those honorary titles. Master of the Hunt. It's an important title for my court, I think. Now we have this guy that's just still a little bit unhappy with us. Short reign, that goes away. So the mayor of Solo of Uffenheim, he's a pretty decent person otherwise. I mean, We should be able to get along if I assign you. If I assign you my, well, my son. It's a bit weird. Yeah, we would get an opinion boost with you. Do we want to do that? My heir. Is he a good person to assign my heir to? He's a hunter, a fellow hunter. He's a paranoid guy, a bit chaste, envious, wrathful. I mean, in the sense of that, let's say we are afraid that we're gonna die. And I think in that sense, we're gonna entrust him. We know that our wife is beautiful but stupid. So let's say this guy needs to, my son needs to get a proper education in case we're dying. So from that perspective, let's say it makes sense. And now we have the ability to change our elective gavel kind, which is the titles of the ruler are divided among the children and the primary heir who is elected from among the members of the ruling dynasty. No, this doesn't make sense. Seniority makes sense, primogeniture would make sense, but we don't have any way to do that. Elective monarchy, just the rulers in each law rank, they're ranking them. Yeah, no, that would be bad. Ultimogeniture makes no sense, so seniority is what we want. So in the sense of that we want our oldest son to inherit, we will go with seniority. So he's now the heir of Worms and he is no heir at all. So we're going to seniority just because we are afraid that our youngest son will inherit at a very early age, and then in this unstable environment of our county here will maybe get attacked by our liege lord. We need to keep the realm, our small little realm here together and the family together. This is the only way. So we have discontent liege's council and our liege wants to give me a seat as the steward. That is very appropriate, I like it. I would have preferred the marshal, but I will accept the steward. Thank you. And he immediately put us to work researching economy. And he also wants to make us a commander. You know what? I'll accept it at this point. So, please support me by voting with me in the council, says the guy in Mainz. So let me just see. Can I see what actually happens in the council? It's a bit hard to understand that for me. Discontent. Glory Hound. So he wants to be a Glory Hound. So will I then be a Glory Hound, or what does it mean? Right now I'm a Zealot. It's returning a 5 favor to Mainz. Alright, he wants to do something. He already had one person, and getting a favor from him, I'm not sure if I want it. Kind of wanting to usurp his title maybe in the future. I'm not really trusting him. It's a falconer, graven. It's not a very good person, but he's a Zealot person at least. Okay, we'll do it. We'll give you a favor. You have it. So yeah, I'm thinking now we're going to try to get the title of Bamberg. That's the previous purpose. And yeah, that was a bit of an inheritance crisis that we just had, but it kind of worked out. And yeah, we're on a better track now. Let's see where it takes us next. Oh, I just noticed. Didn't look how many wars we're in. That's not good. So our guy actually dipped out of this war. Interesting. And now the German, I completely missed that. I thought the German revolt won. I was so saddle my horse. Sorry, one sec. We have still depressed, dramatic. Like I know we're stubborn. Should we risk it? Like, is our stubborn character that thick in his head that he's like, I'm going out for hunting? Maybe. I'm gonna say maybe. He's going out for hunting. But I legitimately thought they won and that our Otto was thrown out. But something else happened and now he's losing. And Otto's winning. So I'm happy, but I was so obsessed with my own health and stuff that I didn't even dip out. Like, I didn't understand what was actually happening. So we now here have like a Duke of Hessen, a new one. And we have now here the Duke Gerald of Franconia. That's the same guy as before, right? I didn't miss that somebody died. No, he died. Yeah, Eberhard was the previous one. Yeah, he died. So he gave it to his two sons. So he did the different strategy. He went and gave his sons like each their own land, dividing between them. Okay, crazy. But happy that I'm happy that the revolt is losing. Father, father, calls Ehrenfried, pulling my arm, pleading to play with him, and this latest toy, completely oblivious to all the important work I'm in the middle of. Sometimes the kid can be really insufferable. So, alright, what is it? Or not now? Are we so short notice? I think we're patient, right? So I think it doesn't make sense. So yeah, we're gonna be kind to him and say what is it, and he would be kind, maybe a kind character. Didn't turn out that way. We already married him off or betrothed him. That's nice. What is his wife looking like? Good. Alright, we got a bit of money. That's nice as well. Okay, so the realm is extremely unstable right now. We have a lot of revolts, lots of incursions. Army of whatever here. They're in the Germanic Slavic revolt, so we're revolting, I think. But I think our little liege here he's completely oblivious to most of that. He's just still like completely fever dreaming his way through the forest, hunting this stag that he's obsessed about. Alright, and we become brawny. You spend weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of the prey, but to no avail. However, you find that you rather enjoy being in the wilds and the daily physical activity. It makes you feel stronger. Indeed. This is great, or would be great. 20%, not so likely. Let's see. Oh my god. You become brawny. I won't give up. Okay. Yeah, are we not reinforcing this? It's a bit strange that it's not doing that, because the levy is full, right? Or not. Like the levy will not reinforce and the garrison is full. So the garrison is, however, full. So very weird way of wording that. I think I might send our guy here to train some troops and increase the levy size and the reinforcement rate. So let's do that. Yeah. Let's do that. This is still upgrading. Tax shifted burger obligations. So how is our relation to the new guy? Tough soldier, bad terrain, wrathful, trusting, lustful. I'd say not great, but not good. He's a bad steward. He doesn't administer his stuff again very well, and we are the steward. So we see how wasteful he is. He's not very prestigious. I would say our relation is like he's wasting money. He's not very good ruler, I would say. But I think like supporting more money coming into the coffers of the state here. I mean, we're gonna prove that as a steward. It's our job after all to get more money for him. So that's fine. The Slavic revolt is sieging down Bamberg. So that's already a little bit bad. Because we definitely don't want them to come over to us here. So how is our wife doing, by the way? She's content, she's doing good. I guess no more kids now, 37 is enough. Alright, good. Yeah, I think things are like looking slightly up for everybody in this situation, except for our liege, or like our king. He's still in a lot of. He's pretty deep in some pretty nasty stuff still, but hopefully he gets out of it. A lot of the things he will be able, unfortunately, to lose, and whatever happens when you lose a Slavic revolt, I don't quite know. But we'll find out in just a second. Oh, the German revolt will win. Oh no. Oh no, the German revolt will win. I was completely dumbfounded because... How are they winning? They're winning because nothing. They haven't even sieged the capital. Otto has been imprisoned. And a lot of the other things have been invalidated. That is crazy. No, I was so confused. Okay, Thankmar won. Okay, I'm not a big fan, but at least we have now a more stable situation with not so many revolts, so I'm more worried about my health right now, but I'm not a big fan. I really liked Otto, of course. Not sure if this is curable actually in this game, but that is something to find out next time, because we're going to call the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. It was an exciting game session. Take care. See you next time. Bye.